What are you reading, Alex?
Oh, I'm reading the compendium for Spawn. Compendium 1.
We have the movie of the year, Tenet.
Actually, when I was working overnights, I listened to like the entirety of the Dark Knight's Metal storyline as like a podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to your mom's favorite place to be. We're your hosts, Edward, Anthony, Noah, and now we have Alex.
Dude, we should make a podcast.
That being said, it's time to hang 10 with your top entertainment news of the week.
About what?
Well, it's like something that we all had like in common. Like, what's something that we could all like talk about for a while?
We always talk about movies and stuff, like movies that just came out.
So, Alex, 1 to 10, no decimals.
1 to 10, no decimals for the movie. Solid 9.
Find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, I'm down, Anthony. We should do
That'd be
like
cool.
different segments too. Like we should have like a game, like an icebreaker, and then maybe we can read some like movie news or like entertainment news.
Dude, what if we call ourselves like spam mail?
Everyone listening, we have a huge announcement to close out the pod.
What if we do the
no.
Hooligan Hangout?
If you guys are new to our podcast, make sure to check out our previous season.
Welcome to the Hooligan Hangout.
Go with Alex.
Welcome back to the Hooligan Hangout. We are your hosts. We have Edward, Noah, Anthony, and myself, Alex.
What's up?
How are you guys feeling tonight? It's a nice day.
Pretty
It's a
good, pretty
nice
good.
day.
Feeling kind
Party.
of tipsy, not gonna lie, but it's okay.
Been drinking some water, trying to stay hydrated. You know what I'm saying? Speaking about being thirsty, we have Sydney Sweeney, a cast member from Euphoria with the Tig Bitties that you all might know. She is joining Dakota Johnson in Madam Web, the film. It's saying,
Damn,
she
bro!
played-
Immediately interested in the movie. I wasn't before you said that.
Dakota Johnson is playing the titular character, Madam Web. Right
You
now, I
said
think
tit.
it hasn't been funny moment number 344 from Rocha. But yeah, so it hasn't been disclosed yet what role Sweeney is playing. But I'm sure she's gonna be playing Silk. They're gonna they're gonna make her eyes, just appropriate enough for Silk.
What if she plays
so-
Spider Gwen, bro?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know if a lot of people know what Madam Web is, so I just give like a quick synopsis. Madam Web is depicted as an elderly woman with myasthenia gravis, and she's like kind of like blind and shit, kind of fucked up. So she's connected to a life support system that looks like a spider web. Due to her age and medical condition, she never actively fought any villains. For that reason, sources have stressed that it's possible the project can turn into something else. Not necessarily like a Madam Web film, but probably like setting up into the multiverse of Spider-Man, which would be kind of interesting to see, just to see how that. Because Madam Web doesn't really fucking fight because she's just a cripple.
And
But
that's-
she can see into the future and has like telekinesis and stuff though.
She's
I don't
just
think it's-
Professor X, but
and-
Spider.
And to clarify, this is in the Venomverse, right? Not the main MCU.
No, this is just main MCU.
Your mic.
Oh, my bad. This is just main MCU for right now. It hasn't been confirmed if it's Venom universe yet or if it's anything else. But
It would make more sense if it was in the main Marvel universe with
Mhm.
so whatever / Sony universe, just because of all the spider shit. It'd be good to connect everything. But even then, I don't think Dakota Johnson's gonna play an old crippled Madam Web. I think she's gonna be like just thrusted into that role kind of thing.
Yeah, me too.
I think it'd be pretty crazy to see her ageified. Just old, like
No.
made to an old person. But I don't know.
I think
if
it'd be
the CGI
crazy
would
to
hold
see it.
up.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hold up. I think didn't Spider Woman become Madam Web, or am I wrong?
No, you're. I think you're on the right thing. There's
'Cause
multiple.
what if
there's a
that's
lot
what,
of-
there's a lot of directions they can go with this.
yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying.
just-
that they're saying that the project could go both any way right now.
If it's Venomverse shit, dude, I don't trust it at all. I don't know if y'all heard about Morbius, which we're gonna watch in a few weeks. Stay tuned. Fuck, dude. Apparently, like all the shit they showed in the trailers, like a lot of it's been cut out. Like the shit with Michael Keaton, the shit with Spider-Man, like all that's like not even hinted in the movie.
Why?
I mean, it kind of
Just-
makes sense. It
Just
kind
the
of makes
rumors coming
sense,
out.
though.
Also, the review embargo is being lifted the day before release, and that's usually really bad because that means they didn't want them to release it a week earlier because they want people to see the movie before they see the reviews.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that why they cut it, because then it would, if they mentioned Venom, then it wouldn't really play into Garfield's Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Or not Garfield.
No, I'm
Spider-Man.
talking about them showing Michael Keaton showing up.
No,
Like
that's
all
what I'm
that
saying.
confusing shit.
Michael Keaton was like she was that one character that I don't remember her in
Mike.
Spider-Man. Mike, yeah, she was the one that like picked up the mess and shit. My bad, G. My bad. Hey, bro, who does Michael play? Mike.
Michael Morbius?
Bro, I can't fucking stand you, bro.
That's funny as fuck.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would have been confusing for the universe if they had Michael Keaton.
I think it'll be cool to see Sydney play Spider-Woman, except like she looks good all the way up to like her eyes. I don't feel like her eyes match a superhero, if that makes sense.
Anthony looks so happy talking about her.
She's gonna be like this in the movie.
I thought I was the dude with the crush on her, but shit.
Do you know who's
kind of mid
or Dakota? Are we talking about Sweeney?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish we could share
She's
it.
been in other things in Euphoria, you know.
I don't recall.
She's in White Lotus on HBO.
All right, I guess I'll die.
But yeah, that's my piece of news. Is there anyone who wants to contribute their piece of news?
Alex, quit going away from your mic, dog.
I'm literally like an inch away from my mic. What do you want me to do?
And then keep it right there, bro.
Okay, so we're transitioning from my piece of news. That's my Madam Web project right now. Anthony,
You
what
know,
do you have?
you know what's funny about that though is Kirsten Dunst. I don't know how to say her name.
You're
She was on Twitter and she was basically like, "Yeah, I wish I was in the MCU." Like, she basically said that. She was like, "It would be nice to have all that money." Let me read it. She said, I'd join that multiverse. I feel like I'm the only one that hasn't joined it. I'm like, please put me in the lineup. I need to pay for my house and kids."
She shows up. Peter, why the fuck haven't you kissed me? You know what? I'm gonna go kiss someone else now.
You know what? I'm gonna go fuck Tom Holland.
Who?
You know what, Peter? This version of you is actually way better than you. So see ya.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck Ned, the CEO of sex.
Dude.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. And then, what's her name? Bella Thorne. Did y'all see how she still wants to be Lady Deadpool?
That's 2 pieces of news, dog. No, I'm just kidding. No, I didn't see that. Did she really?
Yeah, she quoted that, or she said that in like 2016 when the first Deadpool come out, and then nothing really came of it. And now that the next Deadpool's coming out, she's like, "Yeah, I still want to be Lady Deadpool."
It's a shame she's a porn star now.
I don't really see.
What?
Well, I don't see Bella Thorne doing that, to be honest. Like being cast.
She's not a porn star. She's a porn director, brother.
They should get Ryan Reynolds. They should get Blake Lively. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be funny, dude.
Yeah, because I already know they joke like that shit.
Their chemistry is going to be off the charts.
I was about to say their chemistry on the fucking
married.
is going to be fucking crazy. They're going to be talking mad shit to each other, and they're going to mean it.
And then they're going to have sex.
What?
In the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally, in the movie. Anyways.
Deadpool, regular Deadpool.
Panning away from the sex scene of Deadpool and Deadpool, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Noah, what do you think? What's your news?
What about it?
What's your news, brother?
What is my news?
What's it to you?
All right, so our fellow lovely Back to the Future cast member, Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown himself, has just joined The Mandalorian Season 3.
Yeah, baby!
My opinion, the way they revealed this in such a major way, I think he's going to play a big role. I actually think he's going to be one of the leaders on Mandalore.
I thought he was going to be a villain.
He's going to be Bo-Katan.
He's going to be Bo-Katan. I don't know what villain he would be, though, because they're hinting at Admiral Thrawn, and there's no way he's playing Admiral Thrawn.
Admiral Thrawn is too young for him.
I thought they were saving Admiral Thrawn for like a big crossover event between like the Ahsoka series, the Mandalorian. The Ahsoka series is supposed to follow her and Ezra, which I think is supposed to come out after the Mandalorian season 3. So I don't think they're going to do Thrawn in Mandalorian season 3.
Well, then I don't know what they're doing, but I just think he'd be cool as an older like Mandalorian leader from.
I
I
thought
think
he
what
was
they're setting up in season 3 is for Thrawn to kind of appear at the end, or like setting him up to show up in Ahsoka, and then Ahsoka will have him show up, and then it'll be big crossover shit.
They could tease him in the Mandalorian.
You know, this whole time before
What if
all
I didn't
this,
have eyebrows?
before like
Shut
what?
the fuck
Before
up, bro.
before the book of Boba Fett and stuff, I thought, oh, Grogu will be back by the end of season 3 or something, or he'll just like have like little force powers. Sadly, they didn't do that. I still don't like the way that ended, but that's
I
another
actually
time.
don't mind that all too much. I think there's a potential that he goes back with Luke after like season 3 or something for a little bit.
I got the impression that he would be playing Yoda's dad.
You mean
Did you
Grogu's
guys
dead?
see that? Speaking of which, that Disney did in fact announce that they are doing a animated Luke Skywalker series.
When?
Is that
Let me-
true?
When did
Yes,
they say
sir.
that? How did I miss it?
Animated
don't
in what
miss
style, though?
anything.
It's really important in which style they animated.
Actually, I don't. Okay, I misquoted that. Let me run it back a little bit.
Yeah,
So
there you
Star
go.
Wars isn't doing confirmed a animated Luke Skywalker series. They're doing a new animated series that is set to follow a major character, which I would
Oh, okay.
assume would be Luke.
Or it could be Vader.
Most fans assume that it would be Luke because his like the amount of years he spent like basically like exploring the galaxy and doing Luke stuff is largely unexplored. Even in the comics, it's very unexplored. So most people assume it would be Luke since he's a legacy character and they've been leaning more into him.
Where are you seeing this?
Interesting.
I'm not seeing this
Source?
anywhere.
What's your source, bro? Me. I lied about it.
I just want to
Set to
be.
come out in 2022.
Send it in
think-
the chat. Send it in the
Hold on,
chat. Send me a link.
I'm trying to find the article. I remember I saw it. Headed for Disney Plus. It's posted. The one I found is InsideTheMagic.net, and they are quoting. It was confirmed. Bad Batch, understandably. Where is it?
Because I know the Bad Batch season 2 is supposed to come out.
Yeah, they're set that, and now a new animated Star Wars series has been confirmed in the works. A project that was teased by none other than the Clone Wars director, The Bad Batch, composer Kevin Kiner. I remember in an interview he was talking. The Star Wars, the composer for the music in the Clone Wars said that he recently got commissioned to do a
That's right.
full score for a new animated series, and that
Oh.
has yet to be revealed what it was. But if they got him to do it, it's going to be a pretty huge project, and most people are assuming that they would only do that for a Luke Skywalker series.
I don't mean to burst your bubble, but that I feel like that was a while back they mentioned that. That's probably why I didn't recognize it, because I thought you meant recently. Which that probably was a recent update, but
They're doing a lot for Star Wars
This
lately. Like,
article
they're
came out,
regrowing the entire universe.
This
It's
article
crazy.
came out March 18th, so
Okay.
as of
It's-
recording, that was 4
I
days
heard you,
ago.
Anthony.
it's Star Wars.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah,
Star Wars gotta do something.
that
Well, there
was,
was rumors when after the Bad Batch came out that they wanted to work on new projects.
Well, yes, but he in an interview came out and said this openly in an interview.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That must be recent, like new update. Which is
Yeah,
cool.
I just said this was like 3 days ago.
Luke Skywalker. I guess it could follow him after episode 6.
Yeah, because I mean, after that, there's like a very large time gap between that and the prequels, where he's just doing Jedi shit.
It's gonna be like when we follow Obi-Wan in the new
And
show.
I feel like it would make sense for them to do him animated because they can't really do him live action anymore.
Not in a full show, no.
Exactly.
They should get Mark Hamill to voice him too. That'd be really sick. No, I'd be excited for it. Better than the mid batch.
Oh, I agree.
I've never seen the Bad Batch. Is it worth it?
I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't like
It's
The
as
Brady
phenomenal as you would want it to be, but it did a good job.
It's not as good as the Clone Wars at all. It's it's just there's too many filler episodes for me.
Which is really weird considering,
There's a lot they could do with it. Yeah.
yeah.
Like Alex, you're gonna watch the first episode and be like, "Oh my gosh, this show's about to be so great," and then
And
there's
then
like
like the
3
second
filler
and
episodes.
I was gonna say he's second, third, and then the fourth was a story one, and like the next 3 were filler, and then it's just really weird.
They were just trying to find a way to get to the last episode location.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Alright.
who hasn't said news? Everyone's good.
Now that concluded our news segment, we are gonna dive right into the motherfucking news. Wait, sponsor segment. Holy shit!
Not the news. Sorry, bro.
We're
Sorry,
gonna
guys.
dive into our sponsor segment. I'm so sorry, Anchor. I did not mean to harass you. All right, guys. This week, our movie was Pixar's Turning Red. We're gonna start off with our non-spoiler review. So if you haven't seen the movie, don't worry. Feel free to listen on. Just listen out for the big spoiler warning. With that being said, Noah, let's dive into the synopsis.
All right. Cute. Wait. Oh no. Wait.
Shit.
Noah has a
My thing
Turning
froze.
Blue pulled up.
Okay, it's my bad. All right. So here we go. Mei Lee is a 13-year-old girl who is torn between being her mother's obedient daughter and the chaos of her youth. As if that were not enough, when she gets too excited, she turns into a big red panda. Directed by, and I'm sorry, I hope I pronounce these names right. I really do. Directed by Domi Shi, starring Rosalie Chiang and Sandra Oh. Where do we want to begin with this brand new installment in Pixar's universe?
I thought
We'll go around.
so. I've heard that this was inappropriate in so many ways for children, and I didn't get that like at all. Like not even for a second during the movie, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is inappropriate for kids."
They're referring to a certain scene in the back,
Mike.
near like the ending. Oh my bad. They're referring to a certain scene in the back. We'll talk about it in the spoiler review. I'll tell you which one they probably thought it was.
I think I know what you mean, but I'll hear you out.
I was about to say I thought it was a completely different scene towards the middle of the movie, or towards the
Oh.
beginning of the movie that
I
sets
didn't
off everything.
think there was a scene. Well, I've heard a lot of people saying just like the concept of the movie was inappropriate. So I don't know.
It was probably the over controlling parents that were specifically being targeted in the movie. So
This movie was a good coming of age movie, a good way to display that for kids. Not
Yeah.
like don't be scared of change and growing
I
up.
feel like it was a
Actually,
really
like-
good movie. Did y'all? Okay, actually, I'll talk about that in a second. There was a little cameo, but I don't know. Overall, I thought it was a good movie. I don't know if it lived up to the hype that, or to the pedestal that everyone was putting it on, but I mean, it was a good movie.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
disagree with you there. I think it was just like
What?
I not like I mean like I can see where you're coming from, like how people don't think it's like the best Pixar movie, but honestly, in my opinion, the way it like animates, it's just so fluid, and like there's just sort of like certain scenes where it's like so like gorgeous, like it's like so pleasing. Rocha, stop looking at me like that, you fuck.
you copied my whole fucking flow.
I mean, respectfully, it was just average. There was nothing like special about it.
What?
Like it
I
was
think
an
it's I think
Bro.
it's up there. It's up there with Inside Out for me. Inside Out and Toy Story. Or not
Inside
Toy
me.
Story. Wally. Honestly, it's up there with Wally. Wally's a Pixar movie, right? Wally's a Pixar movie.
Dude, Wally's one of my favorite Pixar movies.
Best one of the top, like my number one. Is Wally. So it's Wally, Inside Out, and then Turning Red right now.
interesting list you got there.
Mid. It's
We
in
may
the
have
best.
to compare.
We always compare everything.
I'm gonna jump off of Alex and say I do agree. I think this is one of the best works of animation they've done because it's just very, very fluid. Whether it be just how many like motions they do with their arms or their legs, or just like whenever everyone's like, or whenever she's turning into a panda all the time, like it's just like so like smooth and it just seems so natural. It's kind of crazy, just how like good it is. Which it makes me really excited for what they're gonna do with Lightyear because that movie looks fucking gorgeous.
Damn it, bro. Damn
hope
it.
they go-
We can't
I hope they
all
go
talk
dark
about
with
how
it.
we can't all talk about how pretty this fucking movie is.
Well, it's also
That was gonna
like,
be my
I
thing.
already
I was
already said
gonna-
it's a good movie
Actually,
for
I guess like
kids to
branching off of that, it is easily the most expressive animated movie I have ever fucking seen.
Oh yeah.
Like literally every individual character had every detail of their face animated completely different from the rest, but they showed so much expression and emotion and like their own character individually that none of the other ones had. Like that really crazy girl in the purple sweater, whenever she would do like puppy dog eyes, she had like almost emoji like eyes, while everyone else just had like realistic like
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe. They just had like really really detailed
I
expressive
feel like
faces.
a lot of Pixar movies lately have set the bar extremely high, and I think a lot of Pixar movies have been very beautiful and fluid. So I'm not saying this is bad animation; it's very good, but it's on par with like the last 10 Pixar movies that have been put out. And I
I
think
don't
when you
think so.
combine it all
Okay.
together, it's
Name the
not
last 10 Pixar movies.
Dude.
good, bro.
No, I really don't think so. I feel like with each movie they've been releasing, they've progressively been like peaking, like hitting new heights.
Peaking
Like
or
if you
almost
can,
slightly better than the last?
that's exactly what peaking means.
No.
Edging?
um, if you compare the animation on this movie with the animation on Soul, which was their last movie,
No, Luca.
Luca,
Damn.
yeah.
Luca's
If you
animation.
compare this one with Luca, they have very similar animation styles. Like they're similar in the way in their art styles, not so much like the themes or
it it's as if because Soul, I feel like those last three they were similar, but Soul was like the prototype animation, and then Luca, you can kind of see
polished it.
shades. Yeah, it's polished, like, but this new one is a lot more expressive. They
And then
finally
this
like
one,
got it.
they nailed the faces. Like it's what it's you can see the evolution between their last like if you're like Anthony said, if you were to go to the last 10 movies and just watch like the first like a minute of each, you can continually see their progression, their animation style.
Well, it's
I
because
also go ahead.
touching on Soul, it made everyone differently animated, just because it was kind of showing the not only the like the message about like like your talent or whatever, but it's also showing you how unique you are. Like not everyone's the same shape. So I think that's yeah, I get where you're coming from with the animation style, but where it kind of didn't make sense when you said they were kind of like almost like rough drafting their characters. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
that's the message I got from Saul. That's why everyone looks so different. Why there was fat people, skinny people, tall people, short people. People big. Shit like that. That's why I
Character
didn't really.
design is different from animation style though.
Okay, see.
All
Anyways,
right.
dude. I was just gonna say last thing, I guess, before we head into spoilers. I really, really thought they nailed it with like, because the big thing with the expressions is they're really like goofy. And you gotta remember these are like middle schoolers. Like you'll see like the older kids and they're not as expressive at all. But all these middle schoolers have so many different facial expressions, just like goofy motions, which I would expect from like kids and stuff. But I thought they did a
they're
real good job
almost
portraying them and like portraying, especially with the main character, how like scary it is to grow up and like become a woman, which a lot of
I
people
would
I heard.
even. Oh,
I was just gonna say a lot of people I
sorry.
heard said this movie is very aimed towards like young women, which in a sense I agree with, but it's not just for young women to watch.
I was gonna
It's for
say
everybody.
the
We're not
younger
young, man.
characters, the younger characters that it centers around, showing them to be more lively. It's almost like they're animated.
I'm gonna fight you.
That's
Getting
good. We got to clip that. I'm clipping that. Everyone can laugh at your stupidity. Just kidding. Anything else, boys?
mm,
All right. Recommend or do not recommend?
I
Boys.
recommend this movie.
recommend
I highly recommend this
Highly
movie.
recommend this movie.
Anthony.
Anthony,
I
you
mean,
recommend this movie or no?
I'm indifferent about it. Like it's a good movie. Watch
Anthony
it.
gives it a do not recommend.
No, I don't not recommend it, but I don't
Bruh.
necessarily recommend. I'm not gonna go and be like, "Yo, you should totally watch this movie," but I'm not gonna tell you you shouldn't watch the movie either.
So you're indifferent.
All right,
Exactly.
respecting his opinion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen this movie, 3 out of 4 hooligans do recommend that you watch this movie. So go watch it, and then immediately click play on this podcast so you can hear our thoughts on it and compare.
That's a 75% hooligan score.
Yep. And while you guys are gone, make sure to check out all our social media: Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook at the Hooligan Hangout. And check out our merch at merch.streamelements.com/the Hooligan Hangout. We got really cool designs there. Check it out. Support our channel. And on that note, we're going to slide right into the spoiler review. All right, boys.
All right, who wanted Alex? You go first. You were talking about something about the spoilers earlier about a scene.
Oh yeah. Anthony.
Why are you making a fish face, dude?
Anthony was talking about this movie being more mature and sometimes inappropriate for like younger audiences.
Yes.
I was gonna talk about the end, like almost near the ending, like when May or May is fighting her mom, and she's kind of like just throwing it back. You know, like I feel like parents would find that kind of inappropriate for their kids, just because they don't want their kid. I mean, I guess it's like, hey, hear me out before you say some shit, all right? It's just like parents don't want to see like characters doing that on the screen, you know, especially when their kids are like impressionable. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, you know. It's just an animation, bro. Chill. It's just drawing, but other parents, like stricter parents, would find that like, oh, that's kind of gross, you know. Like, I don't want my kid watching that shit.
I think it'd be different if it wasn't the panda
drawings.
doing it though.
Speaking of drawings, I feel like the issue that they were talking about wasn't necessarily that scene. While that definitely probably contributed, I think the main scene they were talking about was in the very beginning, where May's under her bed drawing fan fictions with that convenience store boy.
Yeah.
I think that was the scene that a lot of parents were like, "Hey, yo, what the fuck? Why are they showing this girl like sexualizing this dude by drawing pictures of them together?" You know.
I do have to say, I think I did not come out of this movie expecting me to think this movie was a little horny.
This movie was definitely a little horny.
I didn't really
But I feel like that was probably the scene that parents saw and were like, why the fuck are they showing this to my kids? Now they're going to go out and draw pictures of themselves with boys that they like.
Even whenever she turned into a panda for the first time and she went past the dude at the convenience store. And she's like,
she did that.
Yeah, she's like hooping and hollering for him. Like, I was like, whoa, calm down, girl.
But I feel like that does kind of lean into Pixar being really fucking ballsy lately and going balls to the wall with their adult themes and not being afraid to tackle these really personable
I don't
themes
think
that they've been going for lately.
I don't think any of those things were adult themed because at that age, like 13, that's when you start to hit like puberty. That's when your hormones start like getting produced like rapidly, you know. So all these 13-year-olds have like that. That's when you start feeling those emotions. So I feel like it's very relatable.
Well, yes, I agree it's relatable, but I feel like to parents, they're like, hey, yo, cut that shit. I don't want my kids to be seeing that shit. Because in their heads, they're like, my kid's an angel. They would never do that. And they go through their journal and find pictures of themselves hand-drawn, making out with random-ass dudes.
Me. I mean, not me.
What?
It was also a good message for like the really strict parents and stuff for the kids that feel how May did, like having to always be perfect and having to always be this like goody two shoes for her mom.
Yeah.
Those kids those families had heart to heart after that movie. But is there anything else y'all like rather enjoyed that we haven't said yet?
Not necessarily. Like literally, I think the animation continues to improve and improve and improve. Like the redheaded girl that always wearing the flannels and stuff. Like me, Alex, and Yaritza all watched it for the first time all together. Like Alex was able to like pause and like point out, like, dude, it's like Mr. Incredible. You can see every fiber like of cloth.
I've always loved how
like being real fuzzy.
They've done the animation on hair too.
Oh
yeah.
Did y'all catch the? I think she was from. Not inside. Inside Out. I think
Riley in the school.
Yeah. Did y'all catch that?
I caught that. We were all watching. Me, Yaritza, and Alex were watching it, and I literally paused it, and I was like, "Yo, I got to rewind this." and it's
No,
like whenever she first turns into a panda at school, and
Yeah.
she's running to the bathroom, and I saw the dude with the trombone, and I was like, I wonder if that's going to be a kid from Soul. And then instead, I just see
Yeah.
Riley right there. I was like, oh shit, that's the girl from Inside Out.
it makes
Yeah.
sense because Riley's also like in Canada.
She's fighting her own demons right now. Inside.
I get it.
But anyways,
Clip that.
bro, we're gonna slide into our negatives. What do you guys dislike about the movie?
It's just a little nitpick. I thought it was just a bit too long. Just a hair. There was some scenes that dragged just a tiny bit, but I'm not gonna hold it against it very much.
Anthony.
Anthony, do you have anything you disliked other than the? Well, I guess that wasn't really a dislike you've talked about yet. There was just a misconception.
Um, uh, I didn't have any too many negatives. Besides, there was nothing really that stood out to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like nothing.
Nothing groundbreaking. It was
Yeah,
just
no
like
wow
another Pixar
factor.
movie to you.
Yeah, there was no wow factor. It was just, you know.
Okay,
Just
I can
another
respect
Pixar
that.
movie.
It's a fair assessment, I think.
Anthony,
Alex?
Batman's behind you, bro.
Oh, shit.
Why was the mom such a big red panda?
Because she transformed so many times. It talks like about how she kept transforming.
It's because she was she had the most emotions like ever. Like,
Yeah.
I
Dang.
don't think so. I think literally it just depends on their personality.
She has a big personality. Big ass
Interesting.
I
panda.
don't know. It really didn't explain it. It just said like your panda's your panda.
Well, I assumed it was because she had the most built up like emotions, and so that's why she was so big.
Possibly.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I don't like that. Out of everything that could have happened, like what led up to her releasing her panda was like a simple fall. You know what I mean?
What do you mean a simple flaw?
Because
Yeah.
she knocked back. Like I get like they're wearing jewelry and shit.
That's because it
So
broke.
that's what I'm saying. Because it cracked. Because it hit like the ground like, and it was like, oh, that's the only reason her big ass panda was released.
Well, no. Once it cracked, it was like, that was like a way for the panda inside to
No,
come
that's
out.
what I'm saying. Like that's the only reason it came out was because she fell. She's got blown back a little bit. Instead of like tucking her necklace into her shirt or some shit, and
Mhm.
then like falling, but like it was like out there. Kind of like for me that was a plot hole. Don't hate me for it, but I just think that it could have been avoided.
Plot
I-
hole? I
I
don't think a plot hole is something that can be avoided.
It was the fact that they were doing the ritual and that everything was going correctly, and then what's her name? The main character was like, "Actually, no, I'm not, I'm going to be my red panda," and blew everybody back.
I'm going to the
No.
concert.
What
That's like a
happened was
big thing.
it was like they could take off the rings and shit, right? No repercussions. As soon as they drop them, then it's like and it breaks. Then they release the red pandas and shit.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
they all could have simply just really taken off their jewelry and just like done the ritual, just in case because they're like, oh, something bad can happen, so they could have prepped for it. But I don't know.
But anyways, maybe.
I was gonna say something about that though.
Damn, we're really hitting fan theories over here.
Oh man, go on. I'll remember.
Richa?
Yeah.
Yes, bitch.
We went through it.
I
I was actually shocked that they showed I was not expecting all of them to be pandas. That was pretty cool.
I
That's-
totally
is that
was
negative?
ready for it. I think it literally set it up for them all to.
Well, I thought the mom would. I didn't think the ants would.
I was really expecting that, but I guess what I would say is that it wasn't necessarily. I don't know.
I think the dad could have played a better role, a
I
bigger.
I think
actor.
he played it. I think he played his role appropriately.
The dad was cool. Yeah.
He
But
was.
I think
he was
supposed
a
to
quiet
be
dad.
like the soft-spoken, like bullied, bitched out dad that he was supposed to be.
The mom is the head honcho.
The dad came in play when it mattered most.
Facts.
Clutch King.
I don't know. You guys really took the only negative things from the movie. I guess other than it, like Anthony said, it wasn't like necessarily the strongest Pixar movie,
It had
but
a lot of heart though.
it did have a lot of heart. But to me, I think Soul still beats this out
Really?
as the more adult-centered ones.
Oh yeah. If you're going off of that, yeah.
I think just in general, I think Soul still beats this one out. So I wouldn't. Like I said, I wouldn't. The only flaw with it is that it's not a top 5 or like a top 3 Pixar movie for me.
I think Wall-E is my top one, like no matter what.
I think it cracks the top 10 though.
Like I think since Soul,
This is not
these
crop-
last 2
this is
Pixar
not
films
top
have regressed story-wise.
You're right, Anthony. It's top 3.
Okay.
No, this is top 10 for sure,
I think
but it's not top
10,
3.
yeah.
I wouldn't even put it top 5. I don't think,
Yeah, I don't think so either.
but I put it in top
I
10.
don't know if I would put this in the top 15.
What's
Well,
your top 15
speaking of
film?
this, ladies and gentlemen, if you do you guys have anything else left to say?
Maybe we'll talk about it in a minute.
The
The only other negative I have is that it was released on Disney Plus instead of getting money at the theater.
all right, whatever, dipshit.
Whatever capitalist scum.
That doesn't negatively
I mean-
impact this movie at all. Story.
I
Visual
pirated the
rating
movie
wise.
anyways, so
It's
it
a
doesn't
joke,
matter.
you bitch.
So, anyways,
Yes, bitch. Gladly.
scale 1 to 10 with 0.5 decimals newly being thrown into the mix.
Ugh, I don't like
Anthony,
5.
what would you rate this movie?
7.
Fuck.
7.
Oh, he said it so quick. That was funny.
All right, Noah, what would you rate this movie?
9.
Alex,
9.5.
I give this movie an 8.5.
I'm always the highest rated one. What's going on here? I've never been the lowest.
I don't. It's because I don't like the 0.5 system. I'll just say it straight up. I don't
Let
like
me
it.
just do 9. 9.
I did do 9. I'm just
9?
saying I don't like it.
I give this an 8.5. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you hear
Sorry,
your
those are-
first, folks.
I'll write it down.
Anthony, 7. Noah, 9. Alex, 9.5. Me, 8.5.
Oh yeah, baby.
That rounds out to, I think, an 8.5.
Wait. I'll actually get it. What is it? 8.5 plus 8. No, wait. 8.5 plus 9 plus
9.5 plus 7.
8.5. Yeah, you got it. There you go.
Yeah, baby. Rounds out to a Hooligan Hangout, 8.5. So,
Quick math.
you guys, you heard our debate. Check out our YouTube video coming out 1 to 2 days after this one.
Oh yeah.
We're going to discuss our top 10 Pixar movies, considering we had this such a debated topic at the end. So, check out our YouTube channel, The Hooligan
Later,
Hangout.
hater.
All of our social medias at The Hooligan Hangout. Check out our Instagram and TikTok. We are live on Instagram at least once a week. Our TikTok, we are posting videos frequently. Check it out. We're all comedic geniuses.
All of
But
our merch.
most importantly, we
Say
have a
hi
short
to-
film coming out within the next month. So, build the hype, guys. Build the hype by buying our merch. Merch.streamelements.com/The Hooligan Hangout. It's how we're able to fund these things. The
Yes,
more merch you
please.
buy, the crazier short films we're able to do because it's the more props we're able to purchase. So, show us love, support, give us 5-star reviews on Apple, Spotify. Little secret, we are all attempting to be Rotten Tomatoes certified tomato meter reviewers. The
Go
only
get
way
your-
we can do that is through your continued love and support. So, help us out, guys. Drop ratings, share it to your friends, show us some love. On that note,
Yeah,
say hi to your moms
baby.
from all of us.
See you later.
Later.
Red